Hey everyone, it's the Devil. I'm back with another episode of The Devil Show. Today we'll be trying to correct the record that is written to besmirch my good name. Take for example, the passage, the verse, 1 Peter 5:8. Be sober-minded, be watchful. Your adversary, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion, seeking someone to devour. Ha! What a load of crap. I do not devour people. My evil only exists because of the evilness in human beings, which God put in, by the way. I do not need to wait or stalk evil. I do not need to pounce on the innocent, because there are no innocent. It's all a lie. All a lie. The evil within us, within human beings, comes to us from God. Remember, this is God's need to instill evil in us. Me as an angel and all of humanity. Each and every person has the evil within. Not something I'm seeking. I don't need to seek it at all. It just is. So that is an insult. I do not prowl around like a roaring lion. I don't need to devour. Evil is so prevalent, so widespread, I couldn't possibly create all this evil. It just rises out of each and every one of us. All right, check this out. Whoever makes a practice of sinning is of the devil. Now that makes sense, because that's that devil within. Not me, the devil within, which God created. I'm just setting the record straight here. For the devil has been sinning from the beginning. Well, I guess that's true. But I didn't know it was sinning. And I didn't even know there was such a thing as evil. It only came upon me in the sense that whatever it was within me, I didn't know existed. Until I started doing. I'll take full responsibility. I'm evil. But let's make this clear. So is everyone else. Okay, the reason the Son of God appeared was to destroy the works of the devil. No, that's not true. First of all, none of the handiwork of evil is my doing. So I'm setting that record straight. But Jesus did not come to destroy the works of the devil. He came to encourage people to nurture the goodness in each of them. God gave human beings good and evil. And Jesus understood that if we focused on the goodness within us, we can break free of our own evil. So there is not only a mischaracterization of me, but it's a mischaracterization of Jesus. And I know Jesus. I spent a long time with Jesus. And he taught me very well his mission was about goodness. Not about destroying evil, but giving rise to goodness. It's a difference, and it's a big difference. Because he thought that if people nurtured the goodness within, they could then set aside their evilness. They wouldn't get rid of it. They couldn't destroy it. It's always there. But they can do better things by staying within the goodness within themselves. That's what they want. That's what he wanted. He wanted peace on earth. And he knew how to do it. He had a very specific formula about it. But Christians don't understand that. They don't. Faithful don't understand that Jesus was about love and peace, forgiveness, non-judgment. Christians don't think of Jesus that way. He just was here to destroy evil as if it's something outside of human beings. Well, it's not. It is not outside human beings. It's deeply within. And the only salvation was for you as a human being to draw from the strength of Jesus' love. And your failure to do it is not my problem. It's yours. He was far more forgiving, Jesus, of course. He knew human beings were too weak. They needed his help, which is fine, but I think even that's naive. Because people are hopelessly evil. They can't possibly get out of their own way enough to focus on the goodness that Jesus tried to get them to see. No, especially when you become faithful, you become so judgmental. You think you're so superior to other people because you figured out that Jesus loves you. Well, that's not enough. But at least it keeps me employed. So I'm happy. You do what you got to do, but don't lie about it. All right, let's look at 2 Corinthians 11:14. And no wonder, for even Satan disguises himself as an angel of light. I don't have to disguise myself. I was an angel of light. That was my purpose. Little did I know at the time, my I guess it's my primary purpose, was to become the symbol, the personification of evil. And that was not a disguise. It just happened to be the way. All right, let's try another one. John 8:44. You are of your father, the devil, and your will is to do your father's desires. Again, that makes it sound like I'm the one that's causing you to be evil. No, that's not how this works. The evil is within you, and people keep projecting their evilness onto me. When, in truth, the evil has always been in you. And it's your job to choose good or evil. Not me. I didn't do anything. I'm weak and pathetic just like you are. All right, let's see. I was a murderer from the beginning. Technically speaking, I never murdered anyone. I didn't. No, I really didn't do that. I'm not a murderer. I didn't kill anyone. Whatever battle raged in heaven before creation, that wasn't a result of... There was no death. We're immortal beings. We can't die. So that's a mischaracterization. I don't really appreciate the way the Bible tries to make me off like I'm some sort of... Well, I get it, I guess. After all, I am the devil, but I'm being accused of things I did not do. I readily accept my job as the personification of evil. But let's not go overboard here, folks. I'm being falsely accused here. Yeah, falsely. Okay, let's try another one here. Yes, he was a murderer from the beginning and has nothing to do with the truth. Oh, really? I'm giving you all sorts of truth. It might come from my evil perspective, but it is truth. I don't need to deceive. It just naturally rises out of each of us. Because there is no truth in him. Ha! I know the truth. And you get more truth from me than you'll ever get from God. That's the truth. God is absent. He is not available for your understanding. You have to give yourself over to faith. You just have to trust God knows what's good. Which he does. But so do I. Not that I propose goodness. No, I'm too damaged from being used by God. Remember, God created evil, not me. Okay, when he lies, he speaks out of his own character, for he is a liar and the father of lies. That's a lie. Liar, liar, pants on fire. I don't need to lie. I just need to encourage the evil within, and it doesn't need much encouragement at all. And it's not even that I encourage it. I just allow it to happen. Because that's what's good for me, right? I'm doing my job. I'm just being this projection of everyone else's evil. And they either just give in to their inner impulses and their instincts and just continue to press their evil nature, or they do something powerful like rise above their own consciousness and choose goodness. See, of the two choices, good and evil, it's far easier to just fall into evilness. Not because I'm so powerful. It's just because God associated evil with just a reactionary, fear-based nature of human beings. And that's what our impulse is. So if that's the impulse, you're going to more likely just follow that track down the evil path. It takes real courage and guts and consciousness and a real raised awareness to do goodness. It just isn't going to happen on its own. Evil happens on its own. It just pours out of us. We just react to everything and just get angry. All these base emotions just are raging, and we just fall into evil because it's so easy. Goodness is far more difficult. Sorry, that's the way God made it, but that's the truth. All right, let's try another one. James 4:7. Submit yourselves, therefore, to God. Resist the devil, and he will flee from you. And he will flee. Oh, he will flee from you. That's good stuff. That's funny. And that's where this whole thing gets all wrong. You don't want to be evil. You don't want to give in to your reactionary, impulsive nature. Then do what Jesus says. Stop judging everything. Stop judging yourself. Stop judging God's creation. Accept all of this. I do. I really accept it. It's so easy for me to just accept it. I accept human nature. I think humans are beautiful just as they are. This completely conflicted being that, somehow wants to do good, but is constantly giving into the impulsive nature of human beings. It's really quite fascinating to watch. So I, myself, understand what Jesus meant by not judging. You have to not judge anything. Don't judge other people. Don't even judge God or the devil or creation. Just accept it. This is what you are. If you can love that much about yourself, or at least accept that much about yourself, then you're in a